Now then, and welcome to another video. So as you can see, this video is going to be about rapid fire. This is the game that stopped me playing 40k really, back in about 2000. I played historical games before I got into 40k, and then drifted into the world of Games Workshop for many years. And rapid fire was the game that got me back into historicals again. This is the original rule book. But years and years ago. As you can see, it's all just black and white pretty much. There's some colour photos inside here somewhere. There we are. Some nice setups and stuff. Back in the early 2000s, this was pretty good as far as rulebooks went. So that's the first edition, and along with that, I got the Russian Front supplement. So this is basically just got tables and tables full of organisation charts for all the different units, battalions and things like that for the Russian Front. Still useful today actually, even in the newest version. Also got the third supplement, which is scenarios for the Russian Front. Some useful stuff in there. One thing I always found with rapid fire, and I still do, is it gives you these scenarios which are great, and set forces, and I never seem to have something or other. There'll be some weird anti-tank gun or something that I just haven't got. I can't find anywhere, so I always end up having to change it slightly, but it doesn't matter, does it? So that's the first edition anyway that I first started playing with. Then along came in 2005 the second edition. And I'll compare the two. There's your first edition and second edition. As you can see, first edition is all just pretty much black and white. Second edition, get a quick reference sheet. It's all full colour. Everything's laid out. What a difference a few years makes. Really good book. Everything in there pretty much. From beach landings to airborne assaults, parachute landings, gliders, fighting at night, engineers, everything, all in that second edition book. Really good one. Along with that, I got the Normandy battle groups book, and this gives you a load of different battle groups that you can set up. So there's a 3rd Canadian Infantry Division, 12th SS, and as you can see there, it tells you exactly how many figures, what vehicles you need, really clearly laid out. It's good. So that was the second edition. Now, recently, they've come out with this, which is kind of a 3rd edition, but it's more of a companion really to this. So if you don't have the time to play a full game of rapid fire, you can just play Rapid Fire Reloaded, which is an even more simplified version. And if we have a look at the rule books, how thick that one is compared to Reloaded, I mean, it's super simple. And I've spoke about this on my channel before, but in here you still get the organisation charts and stuff, which are the same as the ones in there, pretty much. So let's have a look at Rapid Fire Reloaded a bit. Okay then, so this is the Rapid Fire Reloaded book. I think this came out the end of last year. No, last year, because I remember playing a solo game of this during lockdown. Yeah, so it's, how many pages we got there? 15 pages, 16 including the back cover. We go through, playing the game move, the order of play, assembling your forces, some points values there, an example British force, an example German force, and then the rules go into first phase is will they fight, so the morale rules, and then can you see the enemy, so locating the enemy, moving your troops, different movement values, firing, some special stuff like, well not really special, but some other types of firing, so high explosive firing HE direct, indirect, anti-tank, testing for a hit, testing for damage, etc. And then onto smoke shells, close assaults, ambush, and multiple rocket launchers, and then finishing off with the scenario at the end. Couldn't really be any simpler. Me and my my group of gaming buddies really enjoy this game, just because it's so simple, it's fast. You can set up a decent sized game, a historical scenario, and play it out in a couple of hours. There's no headaches, no head scratching, no sat there with your head in a rule book for half an hour. It's really simple. I'm a really big fan of it. If you haven't seen it already, it's on, if you search for Valiant Miniatures, or just search for Rapid Fire Reloaded, you better pick this up for the princely sum of £5. Great little rule set. Now what they have just released is Rapid Fire Reloaded Extra, which I haven't got yet, and that deals with what am I trying to say? That deals with beach assaults, get out eventually, parachute landings, gliders, engineers, and all that other type of stuff. This is just a basic game, and then Reloaded Extra just adds a bit more to it. What I did pick up though is this one that they've just brought out, which is the Canadians in Normandy. Now, I'm not sure if they're going to bring out a few of these different books, so one for the US forces, one for the British forces, and things like that, for different scenarios. But basically, it's just a scenario book. As it says there, there's 4 game scenarios, 6th to 9th of June, 1944. I won't show you them all. It's a little bit cheeky. But it's using the rules for Reloaded Extra. So there's your map, there's your defenders, and you've got your assault forces that are going to land there. So you've got 4 scenarios in there. We played out one of them the other day, which was the 3rd scenario, which is the counter-attack at, what was it called now? Yeah, that one, the Putot counter-attack. Yeah, so that one there we played out. It's only a 5 foot by 4 foot board. I managed to fit it on. Yeah, and it was good, really good game. Yeah, so that's just my quick spin on Rapid Fire. If you haven't looked at it before, you don't really need the Canadian book. For £5, can't really go wrong. It's worth a punt, isn't it? I'd give it a try. Really good game, really good fun. And if you want to know a bit more about Rapid Fire, there's another YouTube channel, which the name escapes me. I will find out. Funnily enough, it's called Rapid Fire Wargaming. There's a guy up in Scotland. He's got an amazing gaming shed, and he's made some interesting videos about Rapid Fire, talking about the rules and things like that. Yeah, so check it out. That's about it for now. Apologies for the lack of videos recently. Life's just been busy. I've been in a bit of a slump hobby-wise, to be honest. Well, not hobby-wise, because I've been painting quite a lot, but just making videos, it kind of takes time out of my actual hobby, if you know what I mean. But yeah, there we go. I shall speak to you all soon. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.